everybody, welcome to day 10 of the 10 and 20 challenge. So we're technically halfway done with his challenge, but we're really a third of the way done. So for lunch today, I haven't eaten yet today, I did have a cup of tea earlier, but for lunch I am making a cheesy kale soup, which is, I believe it was on day 9 or day 10, I'm not 100% certain. I'm not making it exactly like his directions say to make it because I don't really have the time to do so. It's 11:57, which means it's lunchtime now. And in this particular recipe, you use the split, the green yellow split peas. Excuse me. I don't have 45 minutes to cook those. So what I'm going to do actually, instead of using those, I'm just going to use some lentils. I won't use the whole can. Probably will just use half of the can, to be honest with you. And then it calls for an onion chopped, and this whole recipe makes like 4 servings. I'm going to make like enough to feed me. And it calls for some mushrooms, and then you use either carrot juice, which I'm not going to use, or a low sodium broth of some sort. So I have this Better Than Bouillon no chicken base, and it's not low sodium, but there's like hardly any left in there. So I'm going to put boiling water in here and mix it up and just use what's left in here as the flavoring. There's not going to be hardly any sodium when I'm done with that. There's not much in there. And then it says to use tomato sauce, which I may or may not. I have it out. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use it or not. I'm not sure that I really want the flavor of tomato sauce in there. I don't know. And obviously cheesy kale soup, you have to have kale. So I've got kale. And I'm adding in, this is not in the recipe, I'm adding in some chopped up carrots and some chopped up cabbage because that sounds good to me. You're also supposed to put some cashew butter in it at the end. I'm leaving that part out. And then some nutritional yeast, which is to give it the cheesy part. So I have already, this is what's going in there with the lentils. So I have already chopped up some onions and mushrooms and carrots and some cabbage. So that's going to be the basis for the soup. And then obviously my kale is getting all wilty and stuff, but I'm going to put some kale in there. I'm going to chop it up a little bit finer than that, obviously. And then because you're supposed to have raw onions on your food, I'm going to top it with some chopped up scallions. So I'm going to go put that all together, and then I will show you guys what it looks like when it's time to eat. But that is the basis of going to be my lunch. I'm kind of excited about it. It looks like it will be tasty. So I'm gonna go get things started so that we can have lunch at some point in time soonish. Alrighty guys, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so I'm done making the soup, and it actually smells wonderful. I did put the tomato sauce in it because I remember that you're supposed to have citrus with greens to help with the absorption of, and I think it's iron. That might not be right, but I think that's what it is. Anyway, it smells wonderful. It looks beautiful. Let me taste a tiny little bit of the sauce. It's very tomatoey, which is fine. I like tomatoes, but I wanted you guys to be able to take a peek at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So anyways, I'm actually really looking forward to this. It's going to have legumes in it, but it's not a bean. So that's kind of exciting, having some lentils instead. Not really sure what I'm going to do about supper tonight, but I am going to go and enjoy my nice big bowl of soup. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful lunch too. Talk to you guys again soon. Alrighty guys, so it is supper time, and decided to make, well, the first thing that I decided to make didn't end up working out so well because the instructions did not go over how really to cook corn noodles, and yeah, they turned into a pile of mush, so that didn't work out well. So made regular rice pasta, and served on top of that is black beans and peppers and onions and some barbecued soy curls. That's what everybody else is having. And then I am having, instead of pasta, I am having zucchini. So it's kind of like a barbecue zucchini meal. So there is the zucchini, and there's the vegetables on top, and the black beans, and a little bit of the barbecue sauce drizzled across the top. So there we go. And it's really yummy looking, isn't it? So anyways, I'm kind of excited about this. I think it'll be delicious. It's kind of like the whole zucchini spaghetti thing, but in barbecue sauce instead. So anyway, that's probably going to be it for me for the day, guys, and hope you had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.